Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Dogs will kick this away to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
To throw, it's Sellers. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Huck over the middle. It's Barber. Look out, off and running. The 20. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Stockton. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. It's second down. Back to throw again. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made wide open way downfield. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Physical run earns the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Frazier. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Humphreys. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Clark.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Parker. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Harbor. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Oh, he makes the catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, South Carolina.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the catch. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
And the Gamecocks will look to convert here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Catch made on the out route. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Taylor. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Clark. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Try and muscle for the first down. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
The Gamecocks will look to convert here on fourth down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Willis. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Brings up second down.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. The sure hands. It's Clark. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Short throw complete to the tight end. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down and look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught quickly. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Moves out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second and goal for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that off this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Georgia 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To the air, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. And finally bringing him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the move now. What a catch! They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Clark.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down, and the door is open. Defense takes over. We could have a dramatic finish now. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. First down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Pulls it in. It's Lee. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. To the air. It's Sellers. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on fourth down. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Here's a regular season game group that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
And the quarterback will take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. A timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Catch made inside the 10. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they